Okay, gents, so we're going to do this right now. 6-0, I'll have to pick up when it gets in. So maps open, trap shut, and we'll go through the briefing. This will be an air assault onto an enemy defended coastline with the aim of taking the town of Tigeria, reference grid 115069. We believe Tigeria to be held by between 50 and 70 light infantry, possible light armour support, which has been observed by our stars patrolling that area. This assault takes place against the backdrop of a more general assault by the 12th US Marines, who are attacking both from south and east. We expect a Marine force to hit the airport south of Tigeria 1 hour after we touch down, which will probably result in withdrawal of RAC's forces from that area. Our secondary tasking, having secured Tigeria, is to cut the roads south and west from that location in order to prevent enemy forces withdrawing from contact with US from pulling back, and we will destroy them in place as they try to withdraw. Our assault will take place following an air assault landing just east of Bellerophon, grid square 130068. We'll hit the beach in line abreast, running from north to south, with Echo 1 on the northern end, Echo 2 on the south, and Fire Support Group and HQ centre. Echo 1, as soon as you hit the deck, will be tasked with securing Bellerophon by force using any means necessary. You're authorised to use explosive munitions and fully automatic fire, red entry, and card Bravo. Echo 2 will support you from the southeast, firing through northwest, and FSG will immediately step off and attempt to climb the ridge immediately south of Bellerophon. Whilst we secure the town, the village, FSG will secure the top of the ridge, running through height points 246, 265 and 265 respectively. They will gain over to Tigeria from grid square approximate 122066, and they'll be joined by element of TAC P on that location to coordinate CAS. Once Bellerophon is secure, Echo 1 will lead movement to a final assault line in vicinity 121071, that is 121071, which is in defilade from Tigeria. Echo 1 will hold on that location, whilst Echo 2 manoeuvres south to secure a jumping off point in approximately 119069, that is 119069. FSG will be tasked with placing smoke rounds in grid square 117070 to obscure Echo 2's movement. Once Echo 2 are in place, Echo 1 will manoeuvre south and west from the final assault line to make entry through the back gardens into Sector Yellow. Sector Yellow centre is 117067, that is 117067. Once Echo 1 have secured the ASR in Sector Yellow, Echo 2 will move in and begin to exploit northwest onto Sector Red, and we will roll town, then securing sector by sector. Once we've secured the entire town, Lieutenant Lipton, which platoon is responsible for securing the southeast ASR?
Both platoons will be, two platoons will already be in Sector Green at their last phase. One platoon will be just north of it in the enemy military base in grid sector 114073. So 2 will hold Sector Green, 1 will hold their asses back to Sector Black and will set up covering positions from there.
Roger that, Echo 1. Once we've pushed through down from southeast to northwest, you'll need to displace back through to Sector Black and cover that ASR south in approximately grid square 118065. That's 118065.
Roger that.
Essentially, this will be, as per our last operation, bounding urban movement, with each platoon covering for the other as we move through from southeast to northwest. Be prepared for fairly quick QBOs. My intent as company command is to keep those extremely brief. I'll give you a grid square, I'll give you the go, and you are to secure it. But in return, I expect platoons to coordinate between themselves and above all to keep up momentum. We were too slow in our last urban assault. Speed, being hasty does cost us casualties, but being slow will cost us more casualties. We need to move on, dominate the ground, use maximum violence, push the enemy out of this area, secure the key road junctions before their retreating forces can start to assess. All right, are there any questions on the tenor of the operation?
No question, only one thing to add. Echo 1, once you move back into Sector Black, do note that Echo 2 will have mined the MSR there. So we will give you exact grids once we have them.
Copy.
All right, good stuff. Right, Jen, a couple of other points before we start. Number 1, map markers. I am absolutely happy with people marking the map as a result of this briefing. They can mark them up privately, or we can mark the overall map representing everyone getting out their maps and scribbling them on their knees. I absolutely want to end right now, and it's that you can call a map grid and then say on the radio, as I have marked on the map. It's not acceptable, it's not realistic, and it ruins the immersion for most people here. So if you're going to designate a location, you designate that location by an 8-figure grid or with reference to a visual identifier. I'm asked by Flight to point out that if you require eye stars when in Tigeria in particular, your best method of designating where you want the eye stars is to pop smoke on your location and then give an azimuth and dist from that location to try and get specific eye stars on. Obviously, that technique also works with close air support. If you can't designate the enemy position, designate the friendly position, and then give them an azimuth and an approximate distance, and that close air support will come in quickly. Hope, what CAS have we got tonight? Do we have any USMC assets on scene?
Unknown. What we've got planned for is Apache and Jedi via Harrier.
Roger that. Okay, so it's British assets tonight. The US ones presume pausing their assaults. Fine, no problem at all. All right, guys, are there any questions on that briefing or the plan for tonight? Okay, good stuff. All things being well, in 2 hours' time, we'll be secure. Echo 2 holding the crossroad northwest of town, Echo 1 holding the ASR southeast of town, and waiting for potential enemy retreat on those two directions. Any casualties taken will be extracted by 6 Air in the normal way. Any respawns will take place on this location. You'll then be flown back into the AO once you've secured a CCP. If there are no further questions, I'll hand over to Hope for the loading plan on the helos. Hope.
Can't hear me.
So I had a mouthful of food. The Giants are... I don't know where they are.
They're to the south, past the 2 hangars, or actually 3
Copy,
hangars.
yeah. Should be ranged north to south. First 2 sections of 1 platoon in the most northern. Remaining sector of 1 and FSG in the middle. And 2 platoon in the southernmost Chinook.
All right, guys, that sounds clear to me. Let's go. So first 2 sections of Echo 1 in the northernmost Chinook. FSG and HQ, remainder of 1 platoon FSG in the centre and 2 platoon in the south. Crack on, guys. Sound
One out
off
of
when you're ready
what?
to board.
South, let's go.
Section hold.
Yep.
Let's follow one.
If I go and swap out my gear and get my vector
Section
number
hold,
84
prepare to follow
and then
two.
rush to find you.
Hold 0, this is 1
No,
zero.
mate.
Most likely we're gonna take a center Chinook with the FSG.
There's only 3 of us tonight, boss, so that
Rotor.
we're gonna have 2 guys on the CCP.
On the wait, what? Dodge radio check on coin at me.
No, thank. And one of them-
Someone want to please
I
help
missed it,
Joyce?
mate. Sorry.
Yeah, radio check on coin.
After we disembark on the HLS, we
Keep
will
it
stay
jamming
there
right
for a
towards the helicopter,
standing
just
for
safe, just follow
and
the
we
lights.
will be sticking close to them tonight as logistics.
Move heading south on the point.
Yeah,
Echo
so
1
that
0
follow-
Delta. Say again.
We can close this job up.
Land Rover
Let's go.
as soon as you
What do you mean by that, Paul?
No,
move it.
what helicopter are you and what helicopter are whirling
Right,
around?
Unit.
stuff.
Oh, right, whichever.
3 moves.
We'll
No.
be going with the one with
Did you get
the
the radio?
middle one.
Oh, I've got the same.
Yeah,
The middle
zero
one.
right for a radio check for all.
Section at the double.
Right, I will
Crack on with the
put
radio check.
last
moving.
I will put
And up.
Rotor then
Do
with
jogging.
Just be advised,
the northern one with one
I'm
platoon,
jogging.
and I'll take 2 platoon.
Jogging.
Copy.
Rotor?
Can we change attack piece model?
Roger.
Double.
HQ can you request to move to denied?
Who of you two will be monitoring Chunk 3 tonight?
Section prepare to move.
Because I really want
Single
to
file,
brief
double.
Emmet on which call center
Section
for CAS and which for logistics tonight, because what I hate the most is when he just stays with a 7 and we have no idea what he wants.
Doubling.
Coming out, mate. That's, yeah, there we go. The first
Left.
one sprinting.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have 3 hands who operate with high device, fighting in cold water.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you don't need to ask me for to do so.
Alright, okay.
On the march.
Marching.
Okay, bro, I'll double pass them on the right side.
Copy that. Doubling.
Doubling again.
All Echo 1s, Cubios as follows. 1-1 and 1-2 will be the assaulting element. 1-1 flat point.
Section, form up heavy bomb.
You hear that, Johnson?
Okay. What are you carrying then? Mortar?
Who's one of the Chinooks are gonna
Alright, roger that.
low,
It's probably an idea. We'll get TACP to ship in some more naughtiness just in case. I'm now slightly worried about our degree of exposure. We'll see what we can do. You'll have TACP with you. That'll be designating CAS. Have you got a GPMG at all, or are you just literally 1 times mortar?
1 times more, that's it.
Roger. Right, guys, let's. Ape, as soon as you're happy, you've got everyone here, you're clear to board.
Emmett?
Yep.
One of our pilots games Acres not working.
Roger.
That means we can either ditch the Apache escort for insert.
Ditch the Apache, let's go in hard and fast.
Or we can keep the Apache and go in the 2 Merlins.
Ah, we've got Merlins, I didn't realise.
Yeah, all 2 platoon fits in though, we're good enough.
Okay, let's do it in Merlin. Let's do it in Merlins. So if I put 1 platoon in the southernmost Merlin, and you just handle the changes? Yeah.
So
Is that right?
1 in the southern and 2 in FSG in the north.
Yeah, exactly, but they'll be landing reversed.
Western Europe.
All Echo call signs, this is 0.
Yep.
New loading plan, new loading plan. All Echo 1 are to board.
1 sector.
Southernmost Merlin, I say again. All Echo
That
1
we
to
won't
board.
be split between sniper, we'll split between CAS and logistics team.
Northernmost Merlin with 2 platoon will be doing a
CAS
2
team will
bird
be on
insertion.
OP1 with FSG, logistics team will stay close to Merlin.
Yeah, it's good.
Moving. Too solid copy I've already.
But if you
2,
need
this is
anything,
0. No change for 2 platoon. No change for 2 platoon. Echo 1 will board southernmost Merlin. Echo 1 will board southernmost Merlin.
Form up on the right side, behind Merlin.
Copy that.
Hope? Could you quickly brief me on the...
So just here at the back of what?
Yeah.
Arctic is my territory now.
Whoa.
Is that not son? I have not son.
It's not nuts.
It's not?
No, it's never nuts.
There we are. If you stand under the ramp, can that kill you if it goes down?
Let's
try that.
Probably could.
Let's try that.
It probably could.
Let's put
I don't
Checo
think we
under
should.
there.
2 sec, bearing behind me.
Charlie left, Delta 8, guys.
Alright, apologies, gents. Once we're formed up, crack on and board up.
Here's last man set, yeah.
Yeah, here.
Last man set.
Cool,
Miller.
1 sec, 2
Let's
sec.
board up.
Miller, put that fucking gun down, mate.
Section board up by the number. Go.
Section board.
Alright, dodge.
Yes, mate.
Gonna have 1-1,
Delta,
1-2
ticket on the
as the
right
assaulting element, 1-1 left, 1-2 right. I want you to time with 1-3 reserve element behind 1-1. Should we encounter heavy resistance in the first contact, I'd like you to bring 3 up
Guys, you
to
cannot get
side
into
1-1
the right end.
Roger, okay.
Or depending on F2, take care. Right, swing 3 right on the right foot.
Yeah, Roger, this is okay. gonna be interesting.
Got it. Yep, sounds good.
We're in.
Have you taken all of the
Free in.
reports over the radio?
6 in.
Seven. 1 on board.
Let me know what's going on.
5 in.
Turn.
Range. If not,
Oh, who charged my ram?
I'm going to be sticking with the lead element, right?
Yep. 4 in.
They're gonna lower that again.
6 in.
Down the
7
side.
in. 7 in.
It's almost
Good stuff, guys. All in.
9 in,
And
last man.
guys, check your airplane.
Hello, so this is 0. 0 is on board. Can you let me know as soon as all personnel are available?
Zero
You are
Alpha,
clear to lift,
1,
over.
all aboard.
Now on. 0 Alpha 1 3 all aboard.
Be aware everyone, when we disembark here, we're going to be
Alpha,
stepping
1,
out
2,
on the
all
right
in,
side
all
of
in.
it. The
Zero,
normal
this is
thing still
1-0,
applies,
all
pull
Echo
the
1 to board
lock
over.
off the airframe.
10, that's a solid copy. Out to
I think everyone's
2, this is 0. You all aboard over.
Yep. Fox
2, 0, Roger. 416072. Please confirm all personnel aboard over.
Giant 2. Copy. Giant 2 wants to land to the left. Garada, you're free to board. But you said Giant 2, yeah? Giant 2, yeah.
Ugly 5-1, this is Giant 1, sorry, copy on all. Oh.
To the right, that's the north. Giant 2, south.
41, solid copy. 6, this is 0. Can you confirm all your personnel aboard?
Yeah, London, there are Giant 1.
Wilson 3, this is Giant 1, send. Oh.
Hello, Wit 7. This is 0. All infantry are aboard and ready to lift at your discretion. Ellis, what's your assault plan?
2 up assault on Julia Bond with a 3rd section in reserve.
Giant flight, this is
Roger that, I'll
Widdowson
move
1, you're
to
clear to
section.
lift, over.
Say again, sir.
I'll be moving with your reservation.
Alright, roger that, that'll be 1-3. You'll have
Okay, my
Dodge
radio
with you
is
as well on
broke.
there.
Roger that.
Alloway from my
John one's
is
spawning.
the 129 at Easting, so not going to push any further personnel until we get orders to move on to the final assault line.
Roger that. Yep, spot on. Hello, Widows. This is 0. Please be advised, W1 is cleared hot. Let's say cleared hot on all targets threatening airframes. Shall copy over?
John 1 lift.
Emmett, sir?
Yep.
Just to let you know, any logistics and resupply and etc. duties will go to through Widow 7-3 on company net, and all CAS wise through 7-0.
Roger that. Officer, remember.
John 1.